Hey, look who I got with me this time. Cohort in training. We are remembering mile marker 17 today. 17 is for Stephanie. For people who are not aware why 17 is for Stephanie, it's because where there's no mile 89, we took the class of 89, added 8 plus 9, came up with 17. Yeah, now she understands 17.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, what's not so cool is that, and she doesn't understand, she doesn't know. We lost a very dear classmate last year. I think you remember me coming home from work a little devastated that day, saying that one of my classmates from school that I've gone to.
I'm not positive.
Yeah. Stephanie was one of those gals who never had a foul thing to say about anybody. And growing up in high school, you know what that means.
I'm like one of those people.
Hard to find a person like that.
I'm one of those people, I think.
No, it's not up for you to decide. It's up for your classmates to decide if you're one of those types of people. But Stephanie definitely was. So it is in her honor, not memory. I don't like to say memory. It is in her honor that mile marker 17 was reserved for her. And it'll be reserved for her again next year. For anybody who wants to put their name down on that particular mile marker. The people who put their names down this year for mile 17
are Sarah, Christine, Jen, Mindy, Sabrina, Alicia, Sharon, Lee, Vicky, and Robin.
Thank you, ladies. I know everybody remembers Stephanie, and that's why mile 17 is important to us for her. We, again, are 17 days out. By the time you watch this, we might be 16 days out. Since it's so late in the day. But I wanted to let you know what I know so far. Aside from the fact that all the internet sites for the New England Komen 3-day are everybody banging up the head going, what's the route, what's the route, what's the route? I don't know the route yet. They're saying it's going to happen in terms of released 2 weeks beforehand. 2 weeks beforehand would be Friday. Today is, for all intents and purposes, almost Wednesday. So we're talking 2 or 3 days at this point. We should hopefully know the route. And once I know it, you'll know it, so that if you're around, you can walk or stucker. Carly's going through the pink book as we have it set up already for 2020. And, if you can please find it in your hearts to help support the effort for 2020. We have to raise my $2,300 before we can even think about starting to raise Carly's $2,300.
She doesn't walk, I can't walk.
So the sooner we can raise my $2,300, we can cut my fundraising off, and we can put everything and all of our efforts straight towards Carly's fundraising. We have gotten one. Where are you doing, Carly? Okay, can we do that when I'm off camera? And, right now we've got a contribution from Jeff. Jeff is always there for our family.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. And if you gave earlier this year for the 2019 walk, it might not be too late. Maybe you can put in for a matching contribution. They can put it towards the 2020 walk. But we really do need help from businesses, from people, to try to make this happen again. Somebody's watching. Who's watching? Can you say hi, whoever you are? And Carly's going to tap screens yet and says don't have any viewers yet. So, I don't know. Maybe it's tagging yourself did that?
No. Tagging myself will only make it so... Oh my gosh. Tagging myself will only make it so that people that follow me know that I'm live on your account.
Oh, so that's how we have to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that every time now.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And she yells at me for tapping a screen. Continue.
Yes, we're going to call this party hour with...
Party hour?
Yeah, I don't know. Got to come up with...
I'll think of a better name.
We got to come up with a cute name.
I'll think of a
Me
better
and
name.
Mini Me. because we, look out.
We gotta
So
make sure none of that's copyrighted too.
I know.
No copyright issues. No copyright issues.
Exactly. Got to bring some humor into it because, as you can tell, we're nothing alike. We don't look anything alike. So help put us on the streets for next year. She's already.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Busy day at work today. I am very sorry.
Lots of little kids to deal with.
They're not even that little. That's what makes it hard.
We're actually looking in the hopes that somebody on my team is going to be stalking on Saturday, that they could bring her into town. She wants to be a walker stalker. So what was it you said yesterday, Carly?
I'm gonna stalk you and then I'll meet up with you.
How bad is that?
Well, because, okay, so on Saturday, they have a meet up with the walker thing where you can go into the city and you can meet up with your family member, your friend, whoever's walking, and be able to say hi and talk to them because it's 3 days away from home that they are. So you're going to miss them. So it gives you the opportunity to be able to say hi. And so giving me the opportunity originally for that was on the plate, and now changes have happened in our life, and now I will have the ability to stalk her.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
This Friday she's got her first football game of the season. And then Sunday...
I am not on the football team for anyone that asks.
No, cheerleader, trust me. And then Sunday they have their first day of Hebrew school.
Mm-hmm.
But then Daddy's going to bring them into the city to meet up with me when the walk ends. So we're hoping...
That's cheesy.
That's cheesy? Yeah, that's cheesy. I grew up in the 1980s. Deal with it.
Who writes a 2 like that?
Okay.
Who writes a 2 like that?
Anybody else think that that's cheesy?
No,
From high
I'm saying
school.
like now, like, who writes a 2 like that? No one writes a 2 like that.
Okay, so it's not the smiley face zeros that she has issue with. It's my 2s. I have an issue with your 222s.
Damn, okay. That one, dark. Bass. Bass. I went mad dark. Okay.
Did you just hit yourself in the head with the bug? We have to bring some levity to the situation.
I'm trying not to yawn. I really am.
Well, she just got some devastating news that her favorite teacher from school is moving on to a different school. So I think she's starting between that and, it's been a few days since she saw the Jonas Brothers. So I think she's starting to crash a little bit emotionally.
I've also been waking up earlier, and I did have the intent of going to bed early. But
Yes, well, you know what they say about the road to good intentions.
5:30 tomorrow.
I don't want to hear it. I know, road to good intentions. But we're providing comedy routine. But something that isn't comedy is the fight against breast cancer. So if you can find it in your hearts to put us both on the trail next year. And who knows, you can watch the two of us tear into each other all year long. Wouldn't you love that? Hugh gets that front row seat all year long. But we will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good night. And from Carly and Phyllis, we love you. Mwah.